Hey YouTube and friends, how's it going? It's Timmy Wolf, and we got Phasmophobia up on the screen here, and this is the newest challenge mode, and there's only about 15 hours left in this challenge, but I thought I'd do a video of it just to give you guys a bit of a breakdown on maybe how to do it. This actually does kind of help you and give you some pointers on how to do the Apocalypse Challenge. There's the bronze, there's the silver, and the gold, and you get a trophy on 6 times modifier, 10 times, and 15 times. So, as you can see in the title, the apocalypse draws near. The hardest possible challenge, but with normal investigator speed. So your speed is 100%, which is really, really good. Good luck. Correctly find the ghost type in Sunny Meadows restricted. So at least you don't have to like figure out the ghost on the biggest map of Phasmophobia, but this gives you a cool $3,000. And yeah, I'll give you some pointers and tips on how to maybe figure out what the ghost is with very little behavior and such, right? Essentially, you're going by ghost speed, you're going by behavior of the ghost. There's no evidence. So you're kind of in the dark trying to figure out what the ghost is. The breaker is off as well, like it's completely broken. So yeah, there's a lot of factors against you. So let's give it a shot. I did it. I think it took me about 5, 6 attempts to get all three attempts done. So I mean, it's doable. Um, you're definitely gonna get ghosts that are gonna be a little problematic, like maybe the Jinn or a mare. Those are very, very difficult ghosts when you have no evidence whatsoever, and you're basically trying to, figure out their behavior through the, the most minimum things that you could possibly think of for this challenge, right? So let's jump right in, and again, ghost speed is very, very important. The ghost is at 150% speed, so you're gonna have to kind of get used to what average speed of a ghost sounds like, and then anything faster will be a bit of a blessing because then you get to be like, okay, this is a faster ghost, so you get to limit a lot of the ghosts that are in the game. But let's check it out here. So there's no flashlights, that they don't work. It's just like Apocalypse. So let's see here. I think we're gonna bring in smudge, candle, and lighter. As soon as you walk into that door, that ghost has the ability to hunt you right away. At least you have sprint. You can walk at 100% speed, so that's always good. So now it's Sunny Meadows restricted, right? So there's only going to be one wing or downstairs or whatever that's going to be open. And there's 5 different combinations on this map, which is insane. So what you want to do essentially is probably wait at the front door, just behind the wall, for the first hunt, and then see where the ghost is at from there. So let's go. Let's get in. So probably your best strat is to wait for the first hunt here. Sometimes the ghost could actually be right at the entrance. So hopefully we don't die in the first hunt. But let's see what we are going to encounter here. So it's very, very important to really judge the speed of the ghost. That's going to be your best factor. Oh, it's not hunting right away. That's interesting. Maybe shade? Maybe a late hunter? A ghost type that isn't very aggressive? Wow. Haven't heard any ghost activity either around the entrance, so it's probably a little further into the map. This is interesting. Okay. Well, this kind of gives us an indication that's probably not going to be demon, right? Might not be Fae. We could probably mark those off because those 2 ghosts are very, very crazy. Are we dealing with a shade here? Maybe we're actually in the ghost room. shades cannot hunt you while you're in the ghost room with it, so... This is interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. Hello, ghosty? Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, that took forever, man. Like, we have 0 sanity, so the ghost should have been able to hunt us a lot earlier than that. Oh, I hear it. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, 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 God. Well, I think I know what ghost this is. I think that was a deal. Did you see how slow it was once it got close to us? And then speed up really, really fast as soon as we smudged it. And deals, they're not overly aggressive and they are late hunters. So you know what? I'm going to actually go with the deal, guys. But that was insane. Like, the ghost kind of like got right on top of us like really fast. So I'm going to go with deal, guys. Dio is probably one of your most easiest ghosts to figure out on a challenge like this. So if you get a Dio, it's like a guarantee win. And remember, you can die. So as long as you get a ghost into your journal, there you go. All right. Well, yeah, that was not very aggressive. The ghost, like, it was very quiet. It was a ninja essentially when it got to us, but you can hear how fast it was, and then it slowed down right, like almost like molasses speed once it reached us, right? So there you go. That was pretty easy, really quick. It took forever for the ghost to hunt us. Like, holy shit, what the hell? So there you go. That was 1 out of 3 attempts that you have to do it. It kind of sucks that we have to do it 3 times. So we'll do it a few times, maybe a little bit more than 3 times to get a good idea of different ghost types. Let's give it a shot here. Okay, same strat. That was pretty good. Now when you smudge a Dio with it at this speed, it's very, very scary because once you smudge it, it's gonna start being zoomy, and you're not gonna know when it's gonna essentially, you know, stop panicking and going all crazy after you smudge it. And it's kind of hard to judge for your apocalypse challenge because you got to stay alive, right? You're not gonna know when the Dio is gonna stop, so that's when the Dio is actually very, very dangerous. Okay, let's see how quickly this ghost hunts us. Again, not right away. We might be able to mark off Demon and Fae. Not that that's a serious indication, but I mean, if you're dealing with like a shade or like the Dio, it could take a while for it to hunt, right? Oh, there we go. Now we're listening for the footsteps. Okay, again, this ghost might be a little further into the map. It did take a while for the Dio to reach us. I don't hear anything yet. Could get behind this counter here. So if you don't hear the ghost right away, you can essentially get a little bit more aggressive, but just keep in mind to find places that block line of sight so that you have a pretty good chance of getting away from the ghost if you hear it. Because you're not going to have a lot of time to get away, right, with ghosts being this fast. This is a good room. You're not going to get this hiding spot, unfortunately. It was really, really OP. But this table's not bad if you need some protection. Oop. I hear the ghost. Oh god. Is this ghost fast? Holy shit. Whoa. So do you kind of hear the footsteps on how like they kind of overlap each other? It's not like a constant do 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 do. It's like do, 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 do. Like you're listening to this song Sandstorm, like do 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 do. Right? The steps are overlapping, so you can really tell that it's gonna be really fast ghost. This ghost is gonna be really insane. So we might be dealing with maybe a Thay or Moroi. Could also be a Hantu, but the Hantu would essentially, outside of its ghost room, slow down and be pretty slow. Not as slow as Dio, obviously, but still pretty slow. And you'll really notice the difference in the speed. So just from that quick introduction of the footsteps, I think it's going to be either Thay, Moroi, or the Hantu. Now we just got to kind of figure out where the ghost is coming from. Now another really good hiding spot would be in the cathedral, in the church area, right next to the piano. So I think we're going to try and... I think the ghost essentially kind of came from this swing, I think. It sounded pretty far, but if it's going to be like Thay speed, we got to be very careful here. It could also be downstairs too. It's a bit of a balance of being aggressive yet playing smart, right? So this is blocked off. Going, oh, it could be, oh, is that the ghost? It could be in the basement. Maybe squishy room where all the blood and meat is. That's going to be appetizing. Bolt for the cathedral here. So, yeah, really good hiding spot would be essentially like right here. But we need to get even closer to the ghost. There's a good chance it's probably going to be downstairs. Is this blocked off? It is, okay. So we can't go that way. See if this is blocked off. It is, okay. So it's definitely going to be in the basement. Ooh, this is going to be scary. That's blocked off. So yeah, the only way to go is this way. Oh boy. When it comes to hiding down here, you're kind of like basically scrambling for anything. This is gonna get really bad. But we can die, but we still have to get the ghost right in order to get the attempt right, or the attempt completed. Ooh, this is actually kind of spooky. Oh, we do have this office over here. Ooh, I hope this isn't the ghost room though. We could essentially hide behind this table here. But again, I don't know where the ghost is coming from. But again, you gotta be somewhat aggressive. Because if you're not, then you're just gonna chicken out and never know where the ghost is, right? I'm just trying to figure out where the ghost is coming from, right? We don't necessarily need to know where the ghost room is, just where the ghost is coming from. Oh, I hear it. Oh. Okay. This has to be a Thay. Oh yeah. This is way faster than Moroi. The Moroi, you can at least hear the footsteps a little bit more clear. These footsteps are just like, the ghost should be tripping over itself. This is definitely a Thay. And it's not slowing down. So yeah, this can't be a Hantu. It's definitely a Thay. Let's get the hell out of here. Because this ghost is going to be very dangerous. There you go. Boom. Just by the speed of the ghost, you can tell what type of ghost it is right away. So, kind of get that into your mind on how fast this ghost is, or how it sounds. So essentially, it's like so fast that not even the sound of the footsteps can keep up, right? If you hear that, it's definitely going to be a Thay. Definitely. And it never slowed down, so you can't really say Hantu. Hantus are super fast as well. But no, that was like Thay speed. That was like 2.7 meters per second. There you go. That was so fast. I was thinking maybe Moroi, but no. Even Morois are much slower than that. Morois, I think they're around 2.4 meters per second, maybe a little less than that. But Morois are very, very quick, especially if they have line of sight of you, because they could speed up even faster when they're chasing you. And Morois actually take the cake, and being the fastest ghost at max speed as it's chasing you at 3.7 meters per second. So Morois are absolutely broken when it comes to actually trying to track you down in very, very long hallways. But again, it's going to take a while for it to even reach that speed. Okay, so that was 2 attempts, guys. Holy shit. That was almost too easy. And again, it's just speed of the ghost, right? Sometimes that is the factor. And you can essentially keep opening and reopening the new match just to get a different ghost with a different speed and be able to identify it better, right? You can essentially do that if you really wanted to. If you got a ghost with normal walking speed, then it's going to be tricky, right? Because then essentially, let's get rid of all the ones that are fast. The twins kind of has a little bit differences of speed by just like 10%. So you can't really rule out twins as a fast or a slow ghost. We'll get rid of the Revenant and Hantu as well. So if you have an average speed ghost, boom. Look at how many ghosts you have that are average speed. This one's a little slower or faster. So it's kind of, you can kind of tell if it's going to be twins just by its speed. The Jinn will have a line of sight speed when it sees you, but with the breaker broken, the Jinn is going to be one of the most broken ghosts you're going to get, and it's going to be almost impossible to figure out if it's going to be Jinn or not. And then everything else is normal speed, right? Unless if you have equipment around, the Raiju is going to be basically average speed, unless if it can cipher equipment power. And the Mimic will obviously change ghosts, so you're going to get different ghost speeds as it changes. So yeah, if you have a normal ghost speed, this is what you're dealing with, right? So if you have a ghost that is a bit of a different speed than all these normal ghosts, then you're going to be able to have a pretty quick match, just judging by the speed alone. Alright, let's give this another try. Hopefully... Oh my god. The ghost is like right next to us. Oh boy. Did you hear that throw? I hope it's not in this room. These be in the entrance. Oh shit. Okay, this is an average speed. This is an average speed ghost. So kind of remember this speed, right? That do 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 do. It sounds fast for average or regular speed at 100%, but this is 150, right? This is a normal speed ghost. So this is going to be a really good way of trying to rule out normal speed ghosts now. So that... Oh my god. Is this like a multi? I think the ghost is... Is it in this room? Or is it in this room? Ooh. Okay, we have a ghost that does ghost events. Okay. This could be an Oni, maybe? Maybe a Banshee? That's a singing ghost event. Okay. Oh. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. I might have to try and hot tail it to... No! Oh god. I think we might be dead. Leave the room, please. Oh no. I'm gonna guess. We had no chance there. That was a really mean ghost location. Oh my god. That was very, very mean. It was throwing stuff, so I'm gonna, I guess, pull through. Yeah. that was brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. Yokai. Oh my god. Yeah. At least with the yokai, you can do quite a few tests with that one. But yeah, the ghost didn't even give us a chance there. That was brutal. But again, you can die as many times as you want, and it's not going to affect you. You're not going to lose any equipment. And sometimes dying is actually the best way to figure out what the ghost is, because then you get to kind of observe the ghost behavior a little bit more as it's chasing you, right? But that was broken. we got absolutely destroyed there. All right. Let's try that again. But that was definitely a good showcase of an average speed ghost. But that would suck because we had a really, really good ghost there that we could do lots of testing with. The yokai is actually really good. A really good ghost to have on this kind of challenge. Because then you can essentially do all kinds of sound tests, right? You can have electronic piece of equipment in your hand and see if it will track you. You can try and yell at the ghost in global or local chat and see if it's going to be able to hear you. It's the range of the yokai is, I think, only maybe 5 meters. So if you're 5 meters away, it's not going to be able to hear you, right? So you could essentially hide from the yokai and be very, very loud, and it's not going to be able to find you. So there's a lot of great tests for the yokai. So that was kind of unfortunate that we had that location. All right, what are we gonna get this time? Ooh. At least the ghost doesn't seem to be like right next to us, so that's good. Hopefully. Oh, could be a somewhat passive ghost here. So yeah, you could get pretty lucky on this this type of challenge, especially on the Apocalypse challenge. If you get a ghost that is like super easy to identify, then yeah, you could essentially get your trophy pretty quickly. It's a bit of a mixture of luck, a little bit of bravery, and just essentially, you know, knowledge of the different ghost types. Okay, I don't hear the ghost, so we can get a little bit more aggressive here. So now, if we end up getting a ghost type that is pretty far away, and then all of a sudden starts hunting pretty close to where we are, or maybe even on top of us, then we might be actually dealing with a ghost that can actually teleport or even walk to your position, like a wraith, phantom, or a banshee. those three ghosts are actually pretty good for challenges like that, but they do make them pretty dangerous too. Sometimes you may even want to bring like a crucifix with you to protect you. Oh, oh. I think we have another basement ghost. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see if these are blocked off. Yeah, that's blocked off. And this is probably blocked off too, isn't it? Yep. Oh shit. Go, 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 go. Ah! Sounds like normal speed. But actually, it sounds maybe a touch faster. This might actually be either maybe I don't know if it's Morroy fast, but maybe like twin fast. If it actually is slower than that, then we'll know if it's a twin. But that definitely did sound a little faster than average speed ghost. Okay, I'm gonna be very curious what the next hunt's gonna sound like. Oh, I don't like that. It's a basement ghost. Though we could get into that office space for quick. Oh, oh shit. Do you hear the footsteps? It's slower. The, the footsteps are actually slower. So this could actually be a twin. But we also have to make sure we don't get debated by the mimic, right? Now, even with zero evidence, you can essentially bring in a video camera and get mimic dot or orbs. If you get orbs on no evidence, then you know that you have a mimic. Oh god, I hope this is not the ghost room. Let's try and hide in here. It's pretty close to the stairway, right? So this is probably going to be a really good room to be in for figuring out the ghost behavior and the speed. Let's close that door. All right. And you... Oop. Okay, so those footsteps there sound like the first hunt, right? I think we might be dealing with a twin here, right? We're getting a consistent faster ghost, and then that second hunt was a slower hunt. So okay, I think we might wait for maybe one more hunt. Let's observe a little bit more here. It sounds like it's coming from this side, right? I don't think I really want to go further in. No, not really. I'm good right here. But yeah, this could be the twins, guys. We have two different speeds. As you can see, we got sparks from the breaker. Breaker's broken. Oh, here comes. Oh. Oh, yeah, it sounds pretty speedy. Yeah, it's not fast enough to say that it's a mimic, right? Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm gonna go twins, guys. Go, 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 go. All right. Yeah, twins is actually not bad. I do like the twins for a challenge like this. Because you can definitely tell between the two speeds. And I'm getting lost. What the hell? Lost in the sauce. Without the alcohol? Go, 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 go. Yeah, let's get out of here. Woo. Alright, excellent. Yeah, let's go twins. Let's do the twins, guys. Ooh, yeah. Richard Hans. Richard Hans. Alright, let's see if we're right. So we did have a slower speed and then a faster speed. Hey, alright. Very, very nice. You know what? Just for good measure, let's do one more. I almost want average speed ghost, but yeah, it gets a little more tricky when you get an average speed ghost. Gets a little crazy. But then you can do all kinds of tests. Like if you get, if you're dealing with these three, you can essentially, like with the Wraith, you're going to definitely need a crucifix because it could essentially spawn right on top of you and start hunting, right? And I think it's like 0 grace periods as well, so you have no reaction time. If it's going to hunt, it's going to hunt like right away, right on your head. So, for challenges like this, if you have a ghost that just shows up out of nowhere and then starts to hunt you and you die, probably pick the Wraith, right? And then if you feel like it's kind of like stalking you, probably Banshee, and then if it has a chance to get close to you but then kind of like wanders away, it's probably going to be a Phantom. So there's all kinds of different tells on figuring out the ghost behavior and yeah, because if you're gonna get an average speed ghost, there's so many of them, right? So many. So it's really, really good to have a good knowledge base of all the different ghosts and their behaviors. Let's see how quickly this one hunts. But this is a very, very doable event or, well, challenge. It's the apocalypse ones that are very difficult because not only are you trying to figure out what the ghost is, but you're also trying to get a photo of the ghost and doing all of your objectives too, right? I did do a video of me doing the bronze challenge, so you could definitely check that out. But I might have to do a video for silver and gold. Not that I'm gonna be able to show you some mastery of it, but I do have all the trophies, so I do have some experience in it. At least what's nice about bronze and silver is that you can like modify how difficult and what type of challenge you want to make, because you can essentially tweak some of your modifications in the custom settings, right? But when you go gold, you have to essentially like turn everything off, right? You don't have a choice. Ghost sounds pretty far, hey? Or I don't even hear it. So let's start moving in. Still nothing. Is this gonna be another basement? So there's like many ways you can go with the restricted Sunny Meadows. So this wing could be open, that wing could be open, and then you got the roundabout around the courtyard that could be open, and then you have a wing to the left and a wing to the right in the basement. So there you go, all 5 combinations. It's pretty crazy. So essentially, yeah, that's boarded up this time. That's boarded up. Well, this is just it's like the waiting room. Oh, oh, okay. Let's see if this is blocked off. Okay, so both of these are open, which probably means that we're going to be within the roundabout or the big circle around the courtyard. Ooh. Oh, we can't open those. Oh, well. Ah, usually you can at least open these, and then you can actually hide behind the locker door, which is kind of nice. Also, another pro tip, if you want to know... Oh, it's hunting right now. If you want to know if the ghost is hunting, try and flick on a light. If it doesn't budge, then the ghost is hunting. If you can flick it on and off, then... Yeah, there you go. See? Then you know it's not hunting anymore. So it's kind of nice to have a room that does have a switch. To know if it's hunting or not. I didn't hear it at all, hey? Maybe it's like in the kitchen area? But I think we should be able to hear it. That's blocked off, so we can't go in that wing. So yeah, I think it's gonna be... Must be at the very back. Oh, unless if it's a myling. Ooh, yeah, mylings are... Mylings are nasty. Because you won't be able to hear myling until it's like right on top of you. A great way to figure out myling would be essentially to bring a pretty flashy piece of equipment like a flashlight or a dot projector. And then if you can hear the footsteps before the electronic device goes crazy, like it's some distortion, then it's probably not going to be a myling. But once you get that distortion and then hear footsteps, then you know what you're dealing with a myling. Not hearing anything from this ghost. Is it hunting? Wait a minute. I hear something like a shower or something. Am I going crazy? Oh, that could be the rain, hey? Yeah. It's not hunting. Let's see if this is accessible over here. Yeah, this door was unlocked too. Or not boarded up. There is a room with a bit of a hiding spot over here. Like right here. This is not a bad spot. Still not hunting. This could be a shade. It's so quiet. I think mylings are very, very passive too. Mylings are very, very, very sneaky. It's not hunting yet. Could be dealing with a shade. Oh man, I don't like this. Some creepy noises happening. Yeah, this is a very passive ghost. And quiet too. Oh, come on, hunt us. Do something, ghosty. Okay. Oh, now it's hunting. Ooh, shit. Holy crap. It's fast. Wait. Is this a Hantu? The footsteps are really weird, eh? It's just like, and then kind of, it almost sounds like it's like speeding up and slowing down. I don't know. That sounds weird. And was it like coming from here? But that's boarded up. Hmm. Oh, did I hear a throw? We can try and get a little bit braver. It's gotta be down there. Oh. Oh god. Is this a thing? The... I don't know. It doesn't sound very consistent, right? I'm almost thinking Hantu. Eh? This ghost is weird. But it's fast, so I mean... I'm not 100% sure where the ghost room is, though. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't sound very consistent at all. But yeah, this is going to be definitely either a Thay or a Hantu for sure. Hantu's around the places where it's cold. Oof. They are very speedy. Very, very speedy. I think they essentially are Thay speedy when it's very, very cold. Oh, oh Jesus. I don't know, man. The footsteps sound really weird. Oh god, ghost is like right here. Run! I think I'm gonna try... Oh shit. Wait, I don't want to be here? Oh crap. Oh crap. Ooh. Nowhere to really hide in here. I kind of want to hear the ghost further away from its ghost room and see if it slows down. Like, we're essentially right next to the ghost room, right? So it's gonna be speedy. There are times when it does sound like it's slowing down a bit, eh? Oh god. Oh god. So if it's consistent, then it would be a Thay. But if there are some periods where it's actually slowing down, then it would be a Hantu. So, this is a hard one. But it never really gave a true indication of it slowing down, so I might probably go with Thay. But I don't know, but when it comes to how aggressive it is, it's not aggressive at all, right? It's there's long periods where it's not hunting, right? This is tricky. I really want to go with Hantu with this one, right? Because a young Fae, if you're not in the ghost room at all with the Fae, it's not going to age. So it's always going to be young and vibrant and ready to kill, right? Oh, I want to go Fae, but it sounds really strange. Has an odd behavior to it. We've had a Thay before, so the chances of it being a Thay again is like, eh. Let's go Hantu, but I think it might actually be a Thay, but it's just because the footsteps sometimes sound a little clunky from time to time. I might go with Hantu. Let's see here. It's basically 50-50 at this point. Oh, okay. So it was consistent speed, but maybe whenever it like turned around or kind of stopped at a wall and then kind of like changed direction, maybe that's when it sounded like it's slowing down. But yeah, it was consistent speed, no matter where it was roaming as it was hunting. So yeah, I guess they would have been the best option. But if you do get a ghost that sounds super fast, and then does kind of slow down a little bit from here and there when it's in a room further away from its ghost room, then you're definitely gonna go with a Hantu, right? All right, cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Feel free to like, subscribe. If you dislike it, whatever. I'm a bit of a noob at these videos, but hopefully you guys enjoy my content, and thank you very much for watching. And if you guys have any other tips or ways to do this type of challenge mode, or even want to share your experiences with the Apocalypse Challenge, feel free to comment and let us know what kind of story that you want to share and what kind of ghost that you had on your bronze, silver, and gold runs, right? So hopefully that will help you with this challenge mode. Again, you can die and still get the ghost right. Maybe that's going to be a great way to actually, yeah, you can essentially do it on multiplayer. Have someone die and follow the ghost around, which is a little bit busted and OP, but I mean, hey, if that helps you guys, and especially in a team of ghost hunters, it's actually a pretty good way of figuring out the ghosts. So there you go. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good one, and bye bye for now. Until next time.